Hello, welcome to Primordial Oracle. This is Rock Black here with something new. I'm sharing my personal life with complete strangers, and not really complete strangers, but I just feel like this information needs to be out there. It's my personal journey or whatnot, and the title of this video might be how the Western culture, like American culture, Western culture and diet caused me painful menstruation and caused me, well, I didn't get all that yet, but it just caused me all types of issues that I shouldn't have been going through if I, wasn't addicted to the Western culture or just used to the Western culture and the way we live, right? So I'm making this video because I was listening to this awesome tarot reader and she just inspired me to make this video. So I'm just going to give you my personal opinion. So I'm not a professional. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nurse. I'm not really nothingness. I'm just a person who wanted to live the best life I can live, healthy inside, and so boom. And I feel like the Western culture has caused me to be this size, and so let's get to it. So how the Western? So first off, I would like to say no bread products. Hold on, that's the guy here. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit of background about myself. I'm a massage therapist. I was in school. I was a CNA. When I got out of school, I went to school for nursing and LPN, licensed practitioner nursing. But a series of unfortunate events arose, so I wasn't able to complete. Nursing school, so I ended up getting into massage therapy. And I kind of felt like nursing school was about the dead. It was about trying to bring the dead back to life. The dying back to life. And it has a lot to do with just like medications and, I just feel like it really wasn't getting like, what do you do before you get to the doctors? Like, what is the preventative measures before you have to be at a doctor's visit? And that was my thing, That's what I was like trying to research of what I need to do. So anyway, I'm a massage therapist. And when I was in massage school, we had to take anatomy and physiology. I already took that like 3 times. So I know a lot about the body, although I'm not a LPN. And I like to research stuff about the body. Although I didn't take my test, like I said, stuff happened. Life happens. And I don't want to really go to LPN because now they're trying to make people get shot. So I just feel like it was a reason for me not to go that route in life, and it didn't go as planned, and I ended up going this route, and I appreciate it. So let's get back to the matter. Okay, so we're gonna first start is the first number one. I think I got like 10 ways of how the Western culture and diet has caused me to have painful periods, all types of fucked up shit. I'm 33, so that's my age. Okay, first my story starts with lifestyle choices. Everything has to do with choices in life, and when it has a lot to do with you picking your sexual partner. So we're going to start about your sexual partner, and I hope I'm talking to like females. If I'm talking to males, whatever, but I think I'm directing this towards females. And when you're picking a sexual partner, you need to stay away from community dick type guys. Community, like guys that just gotta have it and they go any and everywhere. You do not want to fuck behind who they fucking behind, because you're gonna have the issues that they got. Okay, so number one, stay away from community people, community penis people, community vagina people who just want to be touched by anybody and don't care about how they live their life. So and how they about their own body. So that's important when picking a sexual partner, because that's how I even got to this motion of picking a horrible sexual partner. They're out there and they're going to cheat on you. As soon as you say no, you don't feel like having sex for whatever reason you got, they're going to go out and find somebody to do that. And you got to be aware of this reality of life. It's a real reality. So boom, oh yeah, I don't date no more. So anyway, bump that. What else? Sexual partners. So the sexual partners, at first the JJ was smelling perfect. Everything was good until I started wandering off into sexual partners. And, you know, things went downhill, really. You know. So anyway, I ended up getting a BV. And so they gave me like medication. I know everybody went through. They gave you medication, took the medication, whatever. Hopefully things change. And it kind of did, but then it kind of didn't. So I just was like, hey, I don't like what's going on down there. Hey, you need to do something. And they're like, hey, you know, they're not really helping me like I felt like they should help. So they gave me medication. I got the BV. I ended up getting a yeast infection, all this shit. Let me get to the point. So bullet number 3. Change. I had to change my pads. Like, I don't use always. I don't use always. I don't use tampons. I don't use none of that. Like, to me, I feel like the cotton, it breeds the cotton of the disposable napkin. I feel like that breeds nastiness. Like, if you smell, oh yeah, so I'm gonna like talk about how you just need to become one with your menstrual. Like, you need to become one with it. So I only use fabric pads, and I use a cup. I only use fabric pads in a cup. So I know, like, a lot of y'all like, what is a fabric pad? So you rinse the pad. Oh, I got them right here. So this is the little bag it comes in. Oh yeah, in a cup. Can you see me? Mm-mm. So here's the cup. This is the 7 minutes in. This is the menstrual cup, and so you'll like fold it like this, and you kind of stick it up there, depending on like the tilt of your vagina. So you'll probably go like that way or that way. You kind of got to play with it to see what your vagina going through. So that's the menstrual cup. I'll put that right there. And you can like pull it out like that. So, but the thing about this menstrual cup, it leaks. So the vagina, the menstrual kind of comes out. So that's when you're going to need, like, kind of comes out, even though you're collecting your blood, it kind of leaks out the sides or whatever. But it's not like that much. It's just, you know, depending on your stuff. But yes, you know, here's the cotton, the fabric pads. I don't know what to tell you to buy this stuff at. I had a shop where I was trying to push it, but people do not want to touch their period. Like, they do not want to touch it, they don't want to smell it, they don't want to taste it. They don't want to have nothing to do with their own bodily fluid. And I find that kind of strange in a sense. Like, anyway, so let me just teach you about these. We're not finna go about, because I thought the same way. I didn't want to touch my period neither because it hurt. Why you gonna touch your period? And then when you smell that white pad, it kind of just kind of repulsive in a sense. And I just feel like that pad is doing something to you. And then just think of this. This is like so cost friendly. You buy this and you use this every month. Like, you just rinse this puppy out, and you wash it, or you can just put it in your laundry like this. Okay, let me open it up. So this is a pad. This is a fabric menstrual pad. You can use them as daily pads if you get wet a lot. You know what I'm saying? But you buy a lot of these, and these. Let me calm down. These go onto your underwear. So I have some underwear. I'm gonna show you how to put them on. So you see it has these little dots, these little clamps, I guess. And this is very protective. And so you want to put it on maybe like that way. This is the front. No, this is the back. I'm sorry. This is the back. This is the front. So you put it on your crotch area. It's really self-explanatory. And You clamp it on like this. And you can clamp it on like a little looser. And then you're gonna like kind of snug it up between your legs. And I kind of put this part in your butt. I know it's like kind of like folded and kind of stuff it in your butt so you don't be looking like you got a diaper back there, whatever. But no, so they come different sizes. I didn't show you that. So this is a big one. This is a bigger one. And this has got a white padding, which I like the black padding because these tend to stain, and I don't like the stain, you know. But if you rinse it out, like if you just put some soap, you know, whatever you use, go like that, rinse it out or whatever. Like I said, you can put it in the laundry, have it already folded up like this, you know, what all the works for you. So no, this is a big one. This is a small one. Okay, so yeah, this is a big one, a small one. So, and like I said, I like the black one. This is another big one. See, now this one got like the wings in it and whatnot. I wear this mostly at home. But like I said, it make this part go in the back because, you know, it's just more just in case you sit down and kind of. But this goes in the back. But you kind of want to fold it to put it in your butt so it won't be showing. I don't know. Y'all got to figure that out because sometimes, you know, that happened to me or whatever. Okay, so I got the fabric pads in the cup out the way. 11 minutes in. Like I said, I don't feel like cotton supposed to go up there. I mean, this is you supposed to look at your period, smell your period, get an understanding. It got a lot to do with your diet too. Your diet is important. So, like I said, the Western diet is highly fucked up. So, anyway, let me keep going on my bullets because I know I covered everything. I don't want to jump. So, okay, so I covered the menstrual pads. What kind supposed to be now? Okay, so detox pearls. Oh, okay. Let me go back there. So let's say you out and about. You want to bring this with you. So let's say you out and about. This can probably last you a couple hours or whatever. It can last you, and you're out and about, and it's time to change your pad. Look, if you change the way you eat, you won't have no repulsive smells even when it comes to your period. Your period will smell like iron, and that's it. Like, it will not be coming out this bad. It's not supposed to come out this bad. You're not supposed to smell that bad. It all depends on what you're eating. If you're eating bread, it's all about, if you eat bread products, fuck being a vegan. Do you eat bread? When the last time you ate a raw vegetable? Do you only eat oranges and apples or something? Like, you need to eat raw, like raw versus cooked food. When do you get a chance to eat raw food? So, anyway, I go back to that. That's the whole thing on smoothies and how that's important. Here's my smoothie. Okay, let's go to the detox pearls. Detox pearls, Norfarm suppositories, and V steams. And I got all that stuff right here before me. So let's move the main part apart. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can get these for y'all because I tried to make this. So anyway, they are a blessing sent. And it saved you money. Who? You know what it go about your business. And you're gonna see changes. You're gonna find a love for your menstrual cycle. So, okay, let's show you the detox pearls. Ooh. These is detox pearls. I can open up one for you. Okay, so it's 3 of these. You can go on YouTube or whatever. It's different ways you can get detox pearls, but to me, I think they range around like $50 from this one girl named Pangea, Embrace Pangea. She on Facebook. She is perfect. She'll explain that shit to you verbatim. Who? Anyway, so you pretty much put 3 pearls in you. You put 3 of them, like this. You put 3 and you leave them in you for 72 days. Let me tell you. So it all depends on how fucked up you is, or how many times you have to do this. But it's going to be like a time where you're going to purge. And so your vagina is going to let loose all types of things. And it's usually, mostly going to be like yeast. It's going to be yeast, and it's going to like come out. You're going to have like 3 days with the pearls in you, and then you're going to take them out, and then you're going to go through a 3-day purge, and this white shit going to be coming out. This is like a purgant. This is a purgant. Herbs are purgant. Just like you can take a herb, you can take a laxative, and you shit. Right? So you can take an herb and your pussy purges. You put an herb up there, it's gonna purge. It's gonna spit out. And I heard people dropping everything from fibroids, dropping all types of shit. This shit works. So when you go through that purge, you're gonna need some Norforms. So Norforms, or this helps the stuff come out. It helps the yeast. Like, it's gonna be like these little clamps. I had pictures of it on my phone, but it helps it come out. These are like, you can find these at Family Dollar. I think, yeah, Family Dollar. You don't have to get a fragrance, but you put these up there. It comes 12, and you get it like a little. This is like a applicator, and it's like a little. I don't have it anymore right now, but it's a little wax suppository, and you stick this up there, poop, and it melts, and it just like rinses your vagina out. Works wonders, especially if you got man nutting you. Like, anytime a man nutting you, you need to figure out how to rinse it out. Boom. You need to figure out how to get that out of you, because you want to stay clean and pure, right? So, okay, then that brings me, did I even say that on here? Oh, they do. Now it brings me to the dish bag. How many of y'all still using the dishes that you buy on the stove? Like, I had to stop using those because it knocks me off. It knocks me off just like nut does. Like, it just knocks me off. It can still like a temporary little clean feeling, but if I go and eat some like McDonald's bread, a sandwich, bread products, stay away from bread products. Listen, when I say bread, I mean no pasta. So that macaroni and cheese that all y'all love to eat, the pasta, can't have it. White bread, can't have it. You can eat a little rice. Like, that's probably why I got this pimple right here, because I love rice. And you see, but mostly my skin is like smooth. I got a little dry spot right there, but mostly my skin is smooth, and I give the blessings all to this smoothie. So I hope I'm not losing y'all, because sometimes I feel like I'm losing myself. So anyway, so this is the red bag. I do not use dishes. I mean, I use this, but not a dish. Like, this is a dish, but so anybody know this bag? Women, our grandmothers all had to use this bag. Do you understand it? And they all died with their pussy intact. Like, they pussy still with them. They pussy still with them. Our pussy getting removed. The new generation pussy is getting removed by the lump blow. Like, everybody getting their pussy removed. Everybody got fibroids. Everybody got all types of shit to get their pussy removed. My grandmama and my great grandmama, all of them had this bag. And they all had like 10 kids. Well, not my great grandmama, but my grandmama, she had 9 kids. And when she was 40, she had twins. I think in her 45, she had twins. Grandma was doing it, but she always had this bag, and she had never had her period wasn't fucked up at all. Just that it ate. My grandma had a garden. She ate good. You feel me? Way better than, you got to remember, McDonald's, Wendy's, all those are new inventions. That's fucking us up. Taco Bell, all that shit down that main road, all that shit fucking us up. You cannot eat that shit no more. That is called eating dirty. You feel me? Like, if you got an addiction, you just gotta go to McDonald's, and you think you're gonna sleep. Okay, go to McDonald's, eat it, but take the bread off. Try to eat or take one piece of the bread off, and only eat. Just try to limit your intake of bread, and you will notice you do not have to become a vegan or a vegetarian. You can just embrace vegetables. You do not have to become a vegetarian. You can still eat meat. I don't feel only time meat is fucking you up is when they store it to feed the masses. So they store meat who knows how long. You know, especially from like Walmart, they probably had that shit in warehouses where they done put preservatives on it. That meat was probably killed 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and they just not putting it on the shelf because they done put preservatives in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucking us up, right? It's fucking us up by the boatload. So you need to look for fresh fucking food, fresh eggs, fresh fish. Try to get fresh food that was just killed, to have somehow you know that bitch was just killed. So that's what it comes down when you eat meat. It's all about freshness, even with fish. Freshness. When was this bitch killed? And for you to eat, how was that animal fed? You know what I'm saying? All that stuff come into play. Oh yeah, so dishing. When you start doing all this, when you dish, you're not gonna have to dish like that. Like you're not gonna have to dish. Like when you start changing the things that I'm talking about, the only time you need to dish is when a man nutting you. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like sex with condoms. Like I don't like that. It takes all away the feeling. I like the warmth of the penis. You know, I like the warmth. I like the how it grows and the condom just takes that all away. I can't put my mind up. Pussy get dry. I gotta keep the pussy wet, but I keep my mind up. And that condom be stank. Oh, I can got a condom right out here. I don't got it. Anyway, that condom be stank. It just really kills the whole mood. Like who wanna have sex with a stanky condom and you don't know where that smell coming from? You know, who wanna go through that? Nobody. Also, let me tell you how the red bat work. So, you get this from Walgreens or CVS. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I just did something wrong. Okay, it's a little thing here. Oh, come on. I should have had this all apart. So it's this little applicator thing. As soon as it come out. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so you hang this up on like the shower curtain because you need gravity to put the water. So you put water in here. You put apple cider vinegar with the mother. Right? You only put like a little splash. When you try it, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, this shit worked. So you just put a little splash in here and you mix it with water and you fill this bag up, right? And then you put this on top. Or you can do other things too. It all depends on what you're going through. You can do a little, like one drop of like tea tree oil. Maybe I don't do tea tree oil. That shit burn too much. I don't do tea tree oil, but I'm gonna tell you what I do. And please don't get mad. Don't be like, what the fuck? This lady is crazy. But this worked good. But okay, I have this. See my mouth? What we brush our teeth every day, right? The doctor say brush your teeth every day, right? It floss some goddamn times, right? So what's the difference in your coochie? We supposed to clean that bitch out. You supposed to know what the fuck is up in there. What is it doing? So I just some men just got extra they don't necessarily have an STD. They just got extra bacteria with them because of how they eat, and they probably don't like bathe like that. You know what I'm saying? They only probably bathe like once a week or some shit. Whatever the case may be, they fucked up. Anyway, but yeah. So so I add Listerine, just a little bit, you know, because I rinsed out my mouth, and I ended up researching that Listerine actually can cure STDs. So, like, it has been proven. Like, y'all go Google that shit. I Googled it. It worked for me. Y'all can laugh at it. Whatever the case y'all want to do. I'm just telling you it worked for me. Who? Anyway, so don't put like a splash of that. Mostly water. That's all I use. Like a splash of that. I don't use both of them at the same time. It all depends if the guy that I'm, you know, if I have a new sexual partner and the JJ smell a little strange, like, you know, they might have had sex with somebody, so I need to clean myself out, and I tend to use this And this is like the first thing before I go to these. You know what I'm saying? So if it start acting right, then good. So that's the dish bag. Okay, let me get this out. It is. Let me explain the rest. Okay, so you turn this in. You turn that up there. So you turn that in there, right? Hold on. That's kind of hard. Let me turn this. Okay. You hang, so the water will be in there. You hang it up top, and then they got this little level that's supposed to be closed before you turn it, right? Before you turn it up, it's supposed to be closed, so the water's gonna come down. It's gonna stop there, and then you got this end. Well, it's gonna come with like different ends. So this is even good for gay guys. Like gay guys, do not be giving that ass to and smelling like shit. You don't want to. Even though you doing this is your lifestyle, you still don't want to be giving somebody sex, and you giving them sex and you smell like shit. Like that's gonna knock off the whole fucking motion. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to have shit sex. So they got different things that's for your anus, and this is for the vagina or whatnot. So it's gonna come out like 4 holes. What's the holes? Or whatnot. So it's gonna come out. You stick it up. Then you let this go, and then you kind of just move it around. Make sure, rinse everything out up there. Woo, rinse it out. And monitor the vagina. Monitor it. Smell your drawers. Put on one of these. Smell it. What does it smell like? What is going on? Get an understanding for what's going on. It's something called a moon dollar. That way you can track your period and what's going on, and have a full understanding for the things that you put in your body and what it does to your body. So okay, next, I told you about how old people still got their vagina and they had 10 kids and they ain't have no fiber, they ain't have shit going on. And guess what they did? They didn't have always. They didn't have fabric pads. They had this. Okay, they didn't have this, but it was like a different concept of like whatever they use. Perfect. So anyway, so that should be just a common sense thing though. Anyway, so what else? Oh, so all openings should be clean. All openings in your body should be clean. I know they'd be like, oh, it's a self cleaning oven. I ain't shit on you self cleaning. No. A self-cleaning oven. Listen, your body is trying to live. If they say, basically your body is always trying to survive. So, yes, in a sense. But if you giving it trash, just how is it going to clean itself up with trash? When I say trash, I mean bread. I mean pasta. It's something when bread and pasta get into your body don't know what the fuck to do with it. It make you tired, it make you lazy, it make you go sit down somewhere, and it zap your energy out of you. It even causes depression. This is my opinion. Okay, this is my opinion, and this is what worked for me. This perspective worked for me. So I'm 28 minutes in. Okay, so now back to this food. The most important thing about food. It's raw food, and then there's cooked food. Raw food and there's cooked food. The raw food is something that didn't have to go through nothing. It just grew out the tree. It grew from Mother Nature. And you can just pick it and eat it, right? Then you got cooked food, right? You can pick that same apple, whatever vegetable, and cook it. See, but one thing is that when you cook food to a certain temperature, it kills all the beneficial products for you. So, in a sense, cooked food is a luxury. Cooked food is something you enjoy. It's an addiction. It's an addiction you enjoy, but it's not necessarily of super benefit to you. It helps you gain weight. Really good. You are perfect at gaining weight. But it just make you sit down. I mean, everybody can even relate when I say this. you go cook, especially soul food. Oh my God, you gonna cook all the components out of it. You know what I'm saying? So raw food. Somehow figure out how to get raw food into your diet. And I'm pretty sure all y'all done went to the doctor. And you going through issues, and doctor say, oh, you need to change your diet. And he said you need to eat clean. What the fuck is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? I could never figure out what the fuck he was talking about. I'm trying. I couldn't figure out shit. So, and I'm just getting bigger and bigger. And one reason I was getting bigger is because I had my son. I got 2 boys, and I breastfed both of them. And when you breastfeed, your body wants to gain weight, and you got to supply nutrition to your child. So all that trying to diet is out the window. Even though I was losing, sometimes I lose weight fast, slow, not being able to provide enough milk for my child or whatever. But it was all about my nutrition and how I'm gonna provide nutrition for him. So it wasn't about me being fine and beautiful. It was about me being a provider for this child I brought into this earth to have sufficient milk production. That's natural for you to give your child. Breast is not seen as a sexual thing. Breast is seen as more of a nutrition for your child. And that's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be trying to get implants to stop, because you ain't gonna never ever feed. That's a personal thing. I'm not finna go into that. But anyway, so your doctor told you need to get kale and fresh fruit. How you gonna get kale in your diet? How you gonna get fresh things in your diet? And then I got a book. When you start to research how much of this raw food you eat in your diet, you're gonna be like, how the fuck am I gonna put all that shit in me? I don't even like to eat half of that shit. What am I gonna do? And that's what depression kind of sets in at, because you feel like you just living to die. And that's fucked up. And I feel like the Western diet, the food makes you feel like you're living to die. So that's it. So back to this green smoothie. So we're gonna talk about the green smoothie. And I got a lot of other things that I researched, and I'm gonna try to put in this video. I'm gonna try to make this video an hour long. But green smoothie. Okay, so the smoothie started off like this. It's in a glass jar. It was frozen. I freeze them in jars, and every week I get a lot of fruits and vegetables, and I cut them up and I put them in these jars. They're usually frozen. I kind of had this. Got carrots and stuff in there. Kale. Hold on, let me show you how it looks when it's frozen. Oh no. Sorry, I had to take it off. Come on, Nick. I guess I really didn't have to leave. So this is the frozen version of it, and a version of this. And plastic is dangerous. They're not gonna tell you plastic is dangerous because they're trying to feed the masses. And nothing, 3 meals a day. Bullshit. 3 meals a day. You do not need 3 meals a day, especially 3 cooked meals. Like you need to eat, but you don't need 3 cooked meals. You need to change one of the meals to be like raw food. And I'm like, how the fuck you gonna get raw food in your diet? That is such a thing. How you gonna get kale? Kale is nasty as well. What else is in here? Kale, strawberries, berries, kale, MSM. What's MSM? I add this to the smoothie. Okay, so this is frozen. So it's frozen, but you can easily get a knife and get this out. Put it into a NutriBullet. Put this into a NutriBullet. This is pretty much your multivitamin. You can still keep taking your multivitamins. I was on I take multivitamins too, especially when I was pregnant. But I also take them now that I'm not pregnant, because this is a good multivitamin. This is a good one. And it's like fermented for absorption. So this is a good one. This is I like to take prenatal multivitamins because I'm trying to grow my hair. And I just noticed when I was pregnant, man, my hair was growing. Things was just blossoming. Like, it was like, I was just beautiful. I just felt so beautiful. And like this really nourishes you. And like I said, but this, like I said, you can do both of them. Do both. Oh yeah, go to your doctor and get fasting blood work and see what minerals are you depleted of. You probably should already did this, really, but just see. Like for me, I had like when I got my black blood, I had like high cholesterol, low iron. High cholesterol, low iron. I think that was it. Just high cholesterol, low iron, or whatever. Anyway, so I'm trying to hurry up and get finished. Oh, another thing. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna stop on the smoothies and go to a laxative. Okay, so I should have said this after the pearls. So you got the pearls, right? Now, this is the pearls. Like you're like cleaning your body out of stuff that your body just hold on to for whatever reasons it have, just in case like a drought coming, it need to use this shit because shit ain't working right. So you need to clean out your lower large intestines. And you're gonna be like, how I do that, right? So you need to take a laxative, but it's not all laxatives work the same. All different laxatives work different ways. So this is my favorite. It's called magnesium citrate. If you ain't had a laxative in a long time, you need to drink this whole bottle. Okay, so you need to drink this whole bottle. So now this bottle gonna become your friend. When you drink this whole bottle, you're gonna be shitting. If you have to pass gas, that is not gas, that is shit. You might need to get diapers. You might need to get diapers once you do this, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna come out of you like water. And you're gonna feel so clean, so energized, right? You're just gonna feel amazing. Because at the end of the day, your vagina is right here, and then your ass is right here. So how the fuck is your vagina gonna smell good when your ass, your large intestine is right here with shit in it? Just shit sitting in the walls and shit. It's not gonna smell good. It's always gonna smell like shit. You know what I'm saying? So you need to clean out the large intestines. This actually causes the large intestine to bring in water and just flushes out your large intestines. And so anytime you overeat, we all not perfect. We still gonna eat that McDonald's, Burger King, whatever the foods that we are addicted to. We still gonna eat that shit, right? But you need to understand that shit don't come out of you fast. That shit stay in you and try to turn into fat. So take this, but don't take the whole bottle all the time. Only take a little bit of it. Like, you done fucked up, take this a quarter, right? And then you'll get good shit, and you'll kind of know that, you got to monitor your poop. How often you poop and what you ate. You're going to be more conscious about that. So you're going to know, hey, it was just Thanksgiving. I done overate. I done had friends at social event, whatever the case may be. Take this a quarter of it to clean that shit out. And then it won't, it won't keep you like clogged up or whatever. So that was that. Oh, second, behind me, this is called infrared sauna. It's a sweat detox. It just gets hot and it causes you to sweat. So also, y'all remember to drink water. Water is important, right? So especially with the sauna, the infrared sauna, it causes all your pores, all over your body to be able to be more responsive to letting go toxins. Let it go. Rinse it out. It's like battery fluid. Like battery fluid in your car, your battery in your car. All batteries have water. And you're a human, you're a battery, you got water. You need to change that battery fluid every so often. And the infrared sauna does that. It works with your body to just expel chemicals right out of your skin. You remember, the skin is the largest organ on your body. It's the largest. So the skin is important to keeping it clean. It's getting in the sauna. And I know saunas aren't like available to everybody, but you need to figure out how to get that sweat in. Like, put on that sweat thing, that little sweat thing, and get the sweat. Sweating is not going to help you lose weight. It'll help you lose instant weight, but weight gonna come off when you start drinking these. If you drink these every day for a year, you just commit to just gulping this bitch down, doing this every time as a multivitamin is needed for you, you commit to this, weight will come off of you. It will just fall the fuck off. And people just be telling you, you losing weight, but you're not doing, you're not like exercising every day. You're gonna start becoming lovely exercising every day because you're eating right. You're not clogging up your system. So you're gonna start exercising like crazy just because you committed to eating something that is disgusting. It's freaking gross. Right? It's not gross because it is so beneficial to your body. Like I can't. It's so beneficial. It is so beneficial to you being the best you can be every day. So like I said, this is like a 20-ounce jar, and you put the stuff in and you blend it up. So let's get back to what I add to it. You add water to it too. So or you can add water to it. So sometimes if it's too thick, it's a little too thick. It's too thick. So you can add water just to like water it down or whatever, and then. I keep the caps. Okay, I got these jars from Publix. Okay, they got these little fruit, little fresh fruit or whatever, Del Monte fruit, and it's so good. Oh, get those too. They're a little expensive. They are spending like $7.99, but the jars was beneficial. Even though I do got like the canning jars too, but they're like Del Monte stuff. Anyway, but I use the jars, perfect, and their lids work perfect. Sometimes the lids do rust out. So I'm gonna come up with a new system as of the lids. But I stay away from plastic. Like, stay away from plastic. Okay? I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. Okay. Really just to get everything about this smoothie and what I put in this smoothie. And how, because you do need to put raw food in your diet. And this, to me, this is the only way you're gonna put it in there. It's nobody, McDonald's do not offer kale, Burger King, none of those places offer kale, they all offer bread that is taking you out this game. You really gonna trick you out these streets. They trying to trick you out these streets. I promise you, America do not want to give you your Social Security check. They want your Social Security check to go whatever, they want to hurry up, take you out. You done paid all this money to Social Security, and they don't want to give it to you because the new generation not is working as much as the old generation or some shit like that. So, okay, back to this green smoothie. I got infrared sauna, detox, drink a lot of water before you get in the sauna, drink a lot of water when you get out of the sauna. Massages, it's amazing. Massages help promote that detox to just all over the body, get whole body massages. It helps get it out. I'm a massage therapist. And when I'm massaging people, sometimes, muscles communicate to you, it's a whole thing with that. I'm not going to go into that. I had to go to school to learn all that, and it was like kind of, I feel like I was in Harry Potter, because the information was so far-fetched. But when you apply it, it's like, wow, I'm glad that came to me. Okay, back to this green smoothie. What I add to it. So, back to the MSM. Look it up. Y'all look it up. Google it yourself. MSM, it helps with like joint pain and stuff. Let me see if it said on here. It don't, but y'all need to see it. MSM. It's just one ingredient. Like, do not get things with over 8 ingredients, over 7 ingredients. That's too many ingredients. You don't want that. You want to stay as natural as possible. So, what I would do to my smoothie, I would add a scoop of MSM. Like I said, 1 scoop. It comes like this little scoop there. Sometimes I add 2, but this really helps with energy. And now all this is in here. What else I add to it? Chia seeds. Flax seeds and chia seeds. 1 scoop. I blend these up. Like, you need to, I usually blend this up and put it in one of these jars, and I blend it up with the chia seeds because I think it's almost like an outer casing on all seeds, and you need to break that outer casing so your body can actually absorb it. So this has to be blended anytime you try to eat it, you know what I'm saying? Like, well blended. What else? Okay, so now we have blue-green algae. Let's do this one. This one is important. Spirulina. I add like maybe 1 or 2. You can just swallow these because these is pills. This is like, okay, if you just can't drink this, like you just can't, fuck it. Like, go to this. You know what I'm saying? This is like spirulina. Again, YouTube it. YouTube the benefits. YouTube it. So I add like 2 of these to my smoothie. Or I could just swallow it if I don't feel like drinking the smoothie. Whatever the case may be. Okay. So that was important. What else I add to my smoothie? I add a lot. I'm sorry. I add a lot to my smoothie. And sometimes I don't add like everything all the time, but like collagen. I add collagen to it too, you know. And it helps with hair, skin, and nails and joints. And I feel like when I exercise, before my knees used to hurt, my feet hurt. I'm trying to run, and it's like, nah, I can't do this. My body hurts so much. Man, I started taking all this. I can run, I can jump, I can do all types of stuff, and not be as tired as fast. This has to build up in your system. So this is good. Sometimes I don't add this to it because it's like milk. And you know, but as long as it say like grass fed and it say type 1 and type 3 probiotics, and this is helping getting your gut health good, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, the Western diet is trash. I mean, they teach us to eat 3 meals a day, and the stuff they teach us to eat 3 meals a day is like pancakes, waffles, stuff that you love. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that a person would just cut up avocado and put a little kale with it and just eat that and be happy. Yeah, right. That's thing. But it is good. I mean, to each his own. To each his own. But it's so good for you. Your body likes it. This mind up here want to eat what it desires, but the body needs what it needs. So, oh yeah. So I add also coconut chips to the smoothie. It's like a little. Like this much, not that much. It gives it a good taste. Yeah, it gives it a good taste. And this is also collagen. It got a lot of collagen in it. Look up the benefits of coconut husk. What else? For sea moss. That's what I didn't bring out here. Okay, so I use sea moss. Sea moss. Dr. Sebi. A lot of my information comes from Dr. Sebi. And you know, I always kind of tweak stuff or whatnot, but it worked for me. Oh yeah, also add honey. Sometimes I add honey and agave to the smoothie, kind of just for tasting and stuff. You know, and it's antibiotic, all that stuff. So not antibiotic, but antiviral, right? So that's healthy. Oh, these. Okay, this is another one for vagina. This is also for vaginal health. And it's gonna really fuel your body like cars. What if a car told you that it didn't want to drink gas no more? It wanted to eat what it desired instead of what helped it perform. You'll be like, how you gonna get me to work eating that? Exactly. Same thing with you. How you gonna work eating that bullshit? You not gonna work. You gonna be depressed. You're going to be tired, and you're going to be like not wanting to work. You're going to come up with a reason on why everybody else fucked up around you other than you eat fucked up. And that's really it. It'll change the way you think. It'll change your mind. It'll change everything. Like, I don't even get mad at people no more. Why I get mad at people? They eat so bad. Everybody eats so fucked up. And you are what you eat. You're going to smell like everything you eat. If you eat unclean, you're going to look and smell unclean. So anyway, I got the sea moss. Damn. So with my sea moss that I make, this is my little secret. I like to add aloe, fresh aloe to it. But the aloe, I don't have it out here. I forgot to get it. Put this over there. I forgot to get the aloe. But the aloe, okay, so I get the aloe, fresh big old leaf from Publix, whatever, and I cut the ends, the little spikes off on both sides, and then I cut them up, and I let that sit in water for like overnight, and then you keep rinsing it out. You keep rinsing out until the water isn't yellow. So when the water stops being yellow, pretty much the fluid that's called aloe that kind of is like a laxative to your body kind of disappears. And so when you consume this aloe, it won't be causing you too much. When you consume the aloe with the sea moss, it won't be causing you too much. Causing you to have to poop a lot or something like stomach upsets or some shit like that. So boom. And then in that, so the sea moss is like a seaweed that come out the ocean, and I think it's like from Jamaica, and it provides over 92 of the trace minerals and vitamins, and it's like nature's natural what is this shit called? Nature's natural multivitamin. So it's nature's natural multivitamin. This, if seaweed, like if somehow we didn't have all of the resources we have now and we just starting to die, we would have to go to the water and get seaweed and try to put that in our body. Like I think people in space, like when they go to space, they actually take sea moss up there with them to live. I know you like really just research it. If you can't find it, well, it probably wasn't meant for you to find. Fuck it. But boom, sea moss is good. So so the sea moss got to sit in water overnight. It's too, and you keep rinsing it off. You do not boil it. Like I said, I keep telling y'all, when y'all put heat to things, certain levels of heat, certain things start to die. So you need to know, I just say don't put heat to it because you don't need that, because it kills what you need. It's killing what you need. So like I said, I get the sea moss. So I blend the sea moss up with the aloe, the chunks of the. You can leave a little bit of the green flesh on there, but I usually take just the guts of it. But believe it or not, the skin of the aloe and the skins of fruit got a majority of the beneficial components. I know that's like weird, but like kiwi, the skin of the kiwi is also edible, and it got majority of the healthy benefits of it. And kiwi is definitely in here. Strawberries, apples, bananas, carrots. I don't really do carrots. Dr. Sebi said he don't like carrots, but my dad, he gotta have carrots, so, and we both do this together. So, and avocado, spinach, yes, spinach and kale. Like you need to